Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brandon All-In Allen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go, round 1, and you are looking live at a man who just might be the best middleweight on planet Earth at present. Perhaps that sounds hyperbolic, but go check out the body of work of Brendan Allen. Interesting to see how he approaches this particular matchup. Nobody wants to be on the ground with this man. His clinch is outstanding, one of the best back takers in this or any division. A lot of fight fans believe Brendan Allen's submission game will be heard from here tonight. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. High impact takedown for Khamzat Chimaev early and
setting up the sub attempt.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight.
He showed that and proved it.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Brendan Allen. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it, I don't know.
That's in so deep, oh my goodness.
He got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Allen. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. That rear naked choke attempt is very tight. He does a great job of getting the arm under the neck.
Oh, great submission defense.
Let's work, come on, stand you up, let's work.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys.
What a fight! What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's gonna be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Brandon All-In Allen! All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so, after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexis Davis!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
A female fighting pioneer and largely the reason why women were brought into the UFC. Enter the former bantamweight champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. 9 career wins by armbar, 3 by knockout as well. Tonight, though, the grappling advantage is hers. We will see if she goes to it.
She made a beautiful takedown early in the round.
Rousey's in half guard. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. While Rousey's back in half guard. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here. Davis is back into full guard. Ground and pound strike there now. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she spent a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
While Rousey's able to transition back to side control now.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Well, she's got a good arm bar, setting it up well here.
Beautiful setup. She's got it tight. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as in I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful. Great defense from her back. Nice. Oh, good defense, yes.
Good work from the top here by Ronda Rousey. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Excellent ground and pound there by Rousey.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, great reversal to top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Alexis Davis.
And now she's in mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Rousey. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get big ground and pound off.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Rousey gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
She gets to the single collar time. Look at her move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate. And also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great rate.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
She got that single collar tie.
Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Davis.
Full side control now. Oh, for attack. Yup.
Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Working out of the half guard here. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Round 2 next.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement. Let's start popping that jab.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, big left hook there.
More strikes to the head. She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
Rousey gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively.
Fighting from both sides, she gets at her with a left hand punch. Big shot, too. Oh, nice right in.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly, but not able to find that shot.
She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. How clean is that jab by Alexis Davis?
Oh, nice hook.
Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well going back to where she was before she got hurt so badly.
Davis is... Oh, how good was that judo toss? All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, it's in the north.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck. to finish the fight with a choke.
Well, on paper, she had a decided... Oh, she's going for a submission attempt now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived. Oh, right into mount.
All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again. Oh, she's got her back. Davis is able to flatten her out. I'm not sure she's going to be able to survive this position. Lands with the ground and pound. She's got her back now.
Stepping over the mount here.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm in range. Immediately gets the underhook. Nice punch from the clinch by Davis.
Nice defense there.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. That was a slick transition.
Rousey's in half guard.
This is a terrible position.
30 seconds left. 30.
Davis is in full guard now. Oh, she's going for a submission now.
She's so good here, John.
Ooh, she's got it tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Davis's corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as this fight continues. All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her legs, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Oh, she blocked the kick there. Nicely done. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. With conviction to the body.
Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target. Her striking looks great. Great punch. Great job getting to her position. Right into that single collar.
All right, so she continues to...
Oh, my God.
Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy.
That was nice.
All right, full guard now. DC Davis is trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, she's got her in the north-south while Rousey's trying for a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Oh, Harvest up by Alexis Davis.
And now she has her back. Beautiful job reversing the position there.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. Nicely done.
She's got to be careful here.
Get that wrist control for me.
In the half guard.
Davis is back in full guard. Oh, she's working hard for the arm bar. Oh, she's got the arm tight.
She's got it isolated.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Well, Rousey's back in half guard. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Rousey's got the full mount. There she goes again, another submission attempt here.
She keeps going to the well.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rousey. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Well, Rousey's back in full mount. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bot, oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. Oh, she escapes. Davis is back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard. Beautiful transition.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, that is a fantastic armbar, belly down the tip.
Oh, she got out.
What beautiful submission defense by this young lady. To stay calm and patient in the fire is what allowed for her to defend that submission attempt.
Davis is in half guard now. All right, so the fight goes the distance. You gotta think she won over the judges with her takedown game tonight. Nearly every time she changed levels, she was able to get the fight down.
She got the fight exactly where she needed to be. She thought that she was the better grappler. What she did not anticipate was her opponent getting back to her feet so many times. But the commitment to wrestling, the commitment to getting the takedowns should have led her to a pretty convincing victory.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so another seminal moment in a career chock full of them for Ronda Rousey as she continues to celebrate there with her corner. She was at her dominant best yet again here tonight and seemingly is only getting better now at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this division. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jalton Malhadinho. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergei Pavlovich.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the BJJ black belt, Jalton Almeida, getting ready to go for round 1. And you do wonder, this is strictly a kickboxing fight. Can he win it? If he's not allowed to pursue takedowns or submissions, can he actually win the fight on the feet? That is what he wants to prove to the masses tonight. But he is not just a specialist, not just a one-trick pony. We'll see if Almeida can get it done on the feet tonight. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Pavlovich. All right, we go to the clinch right now, where this BJJ fighter has been pretty good at finding a way to get the fight to the ground. We'll see if he can do it here.
He gets the fight to the ground mainly from the clinch. And this is now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
He's got to be careful here.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Almeida.
He passes to half guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Pavlovich getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good...
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
Well, Malhadinho's right back to the full mount here. Under 2 minutes to go. Pavlovich is in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less controlled because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Changing the position.
Side control now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Big punch lands through the middle. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that makes win.
Pavlovich Pavlovich is now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. Nice pass. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Points out for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Round two is underway. It's a pretty fast jab. That uppercut is good. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Almeida. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Pavlovich. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us, trying to set up a choke here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Jalton Almeida going for the leg kick, he misses. No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean,
double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pavlovich. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Pavlovich going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
And there you go. Again, half guard. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pavlovich. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Oh, nice.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Yep, they get too deep. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Almeida ground and pound from half guard now. 2 minutes now to go.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Almeida. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
right.
Very...
Almeida's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Don't get caught in that submission.
be the beginning of the end here.
He's going for the chair.
He's gonna work hard to try to get the finish. He's got the choke in.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Working out an Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're gonna get submitted. He didn't panic.
Almeida going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
20 seconds left to go in round two. Nice uppercut. Pavlovich's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Looks like he's trying for submission now.
Ooh, arm triangles in time.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina.
He's got the single collar tie. Nice transition.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Oh, no! Oh, no!
That is it! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Jalton Malhadinho Almeida!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Pavlovich. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George St. Pierre.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the all-timer George St. Pierre is back on the proving ground tonight. Early portions of this round, he got off to a pretty good start. Feels like the jab was a big key, and the corner just did a masterful job, I thought, with those 60 seconds, sort of centering their pupil, as great as he is, and just making sure that all his ducks are in that proverbial row. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Nice body kick there. St. Pierre gets the early takedown.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
He should be defending right now.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Craig.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, great reversal to top position by GSP.
Get them out here.
Craig's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility rubber guard.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me, Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
That Darce is tight.
Darce choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, though. He does not want to rush this if he wants to finish the fight.
Let's work, come on.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. This dude can kick.
And a miss with the right hook. Now goes to the uppercut. GSP going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
Nice jab.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Craig. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
He's out. What's the defense on display?
of round one.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Round two straight ahead.
All right, sit down, everybody. Deep breath. Breathe into that nose, out through that mouth. All right, that was awesome. I want you to punch into those shots a little bit.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round. There it is, now he's on the mountain.
I need you to move, scramble.
Craig's in half guard. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Hands up. Keep your hands up.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by George St. Pierre. All right, feet on the hips here.
Now he's trying to guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman will be proud. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
St. Pierre's right back to the full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
St. Pierre's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he's out. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
All right, has the guard closed here.
Nice defense.
St. Pierre going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he's out.
It's work. I'm standing up. It's work.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Oh, nice double hook, yes.
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of setting up a submission.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Nice jab by Craig.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
St. Pierre's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Now lands a solid punch there. Missed with that right hand. Oh, real nice shot to the head in the clinch there. St. Pierre's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, Superman punch is good.
In the engagement there.
Oh, big punch land. He's throwing these punches in combination. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice level change.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Great submission defense. Was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Craig swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. All right, getting late in the fight. It has been all action to this point as we go down the wire. Could be anybody's fight.
Anybody's fight. Both of these guys prepared very well for this competition, and it showed in such a tremendous fight.
Right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Craig's now looking for a Darce choke.
Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, how tight is that Darce choke now?
Oh, wow. Oh!
Oh, I thought he was going to go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
Craig's in half guard now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, real good submission attempt. Now that one looks tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the Cutman's actually getting excited. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by St. Pierre.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Paul
All right, Paul Craig, your winner by decision here tonight, DC. I thought it was a motivated fighter coming in, a disciplined effort on fight night, and maybe a title fight in the not-too-distant future.
I mean, finally starting to get in and put it all together. Paul Craig, early in his career, could fatigue. He could run out of gas, but today, he looked like a veteran in the game and a guy that really is ready to make his way towards a championship opportunity.
And I know you wanted to be DC or Daniel Bear Jew Cormier, but the nickname was taken. Congrats to Paul Craig, your winner by decision tonight. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kayla.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's Amanda Nunes back for more. She can mix it up with any bantamweight in the world, but believes she has some striking advantages in this particular matchup here tonight that she can take advantage of. Let's see if Nunes follows up on those fight week words and puts them into action tonight.
Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Gotta think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win overall.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's gonna play out.
All right, so Nunes is in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
there you go, again, half guard.
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can...
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in.
Defend that submission point.
She's still got it locked in.
She's like a dog on a bone.
Oh, she bails on the sub. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nunes is back into full guard. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Attack the head, attack the head.
Oh, how good is that jab by Nunes? Back and forth we go.
She lands a beautiful punch there.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position. And now she's in mount.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, she's got the submission locked in.
Yeah, it's getting very deep now.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart.
All right, so Nunes is back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, trip off to the side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover full guard.
Nunes is in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Nice. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Nice positional control here. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
Nunes is back in full guard now. All right, so after a great back and forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Round two is next.
Excellent job. Wow, your kickboxing, the best I've ever seen. I want you to keep doing exactly that. Stay light on your feet. Lots of head movement. Keep your strikes changing.
All right, there's the horn, DC. We'll look back at some of the highlights from that previous round, and you know what she does. She grounds you, she pounds you.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but it's on you to try to change it. It's on you to stop the result. It's on you to change the narrative of the fight. She says, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna get you there, and I'm gonna pound your face into the ground. That's exactly what she did at the close of that round.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. We'll see if she can piggyback on all that good ground and pound work in the previous round.
But when you watch a round like that, it's got to be 10-8. I mean, it has to be 10-8, or the judges have to be considering this was just a beatdown. This was one fighter controlling posture. This was one fighter putting immense damage on their opponent, and she does this constantly. This isn't something new. This is her way to fight, and when she's successful, the fights all look similar, and that round shows that she's having a lot of success.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Good body shot.
Now she gains some separation. Oh, now she gets it done at the side kick, though, so we'll see if her opponent can adjust and not be on the wrong end of too many more of those.
Well, she's going to have to if she intends on getting in her desired range. If she continues to take those side kicks, she's going to stay at the space that her opponent wants her.
Clean with the right hook. All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round, and now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at the redness in the leg, the bruising, the welts on the leg from those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well.
Nunes' nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Watch the arm. There's the arm bar going up.
Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John.
Oh, looks tough to me. How good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Oh, right into mount. That was a slick transition.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
All right, so Nunes is in half guard. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Man, she is just nonstop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone else... Oh, my God!
Feels like the beginning of the end.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, and now an uppercut.
It's been a crazy fight.
She missed with that jab. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity. Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Oh, she's working so hard.
60 seconds, let's go, make it work.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
All right, listen.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Russian, flammable. That horn signifies the end of the round, and quite frankly, after that knockdown with the head kick, I didn't think we'd get here.
It's a merciful horn. We're happy to hear the horn because she was getting brutalized. She was getting beat up to the body, but the big moment was when her opponent took the kick high and knocked her down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. All right, so next round getting underway here, and if you look at these two women, you may think it's the start of the fight. Absolutely impressive where their cardio is at here as we hit this next round, and you wonder what it's gonna take to tire these women out. At least if the first couple rounds are any indication, they look like they could go 25 hard minutes with ease. Oh, Nunes jabs. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nunes.
And now she's in mount.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting down. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish.
She's still pursuing the submission here.
Oh, she's working hard for this finish.
Oh, she continues to pursue the submission here.
We're in the fight now, boys.
Oh, she's out.
Work. Come on, let's work.
Wow, how about her resolve to get back to the feet? Had to have it in this final round. We'll see where she goes from here.
It was all she could do. She had to get up to give herself a chance. She's got a chance now. She has got to let everything hang out if she wants to finish this fight.
Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten to that. I can understand the frustration, but she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish. Nice pass. That was nice.
All right, so Nunes' nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Nunes. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it.
Another big takedown.
Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Oh, good lead right by Nunes. Side kick, well placed.
What a nasty kick that was thrown with ill intent.
Nunes is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
Oh, nice single, yes.
Less than a minute into our third and final round. Oh, what a strike she just landed there from the bottom.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke locked in. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape?
She
is so dominant from the top position.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Final seconds of this fight. Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. Oh, she's got her back. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kayla Harrison.
All right, so no surprise as the judges' scorecards are rendered and ultimately read there by Bruce Buffer. Just a tremendous performance for her here tonight as she mixed it up over arguably the best kickboxer in this division.
You can be the best kickboxer, but you got to be able to do everything. And she showed that there are levels and that you have to have every skill. If you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed. And tonight, she was overwhelmed by the more well-rounded fighter who fought a beautiful fight.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
You ready to fight? You ready?
So 3-rounder for the UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier here tonight. So figures to be able to really put it all together over 15 minutes. You'll probably see north of 10 takedown attempts. The question is, will he be able to get this particular foe to the ground? Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Cormier gets tagged by that stiff jab.
Lands another punch to the head.
So there it is, first takedown attempt, and he gets it. Sometimes I wonder if, I could get in there and stuff the first shot. I know the answer is no, but for the well-rounded fighter here, gotta be a pretty discouraging reality to get taken down so early.
At your weight class, J.A., I think you'd be okay, my
Let's
friend.
go.
You get in there with a light heavyweight, you might end up on your back very, very early. But you gotta defend before the takedowns get started. If you allow for him to get to your legs, he's too good at mixing finishes so that you're always thinking, how do I keep up with this guy? You got to stop him before he gets going.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by DC. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Cormier's back in side control here. Nicely done. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he's got his back now. Hammer fist here by Aspinall.
Yep, but he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Hands higher, hands
Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Aspinall. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jabs, right hand, body shots, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination. Another takedown land.
Trying for a submission here.
Oh, that sub is tight.
Oh, belly down now. Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right. Back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, feet on the hips here. Aspinall's back in full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Great submission defense.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
Beautiful transition.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Aspinall. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Chin down.
Oh, he's got his back. Under a minute to go. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by DC. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there. Wasn't having it. Nice escape back to his feet. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Another. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of his position off the bottom.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling the position on the ground. I need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that score.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Aspinall. And doing the work with the jab. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
In the half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by DC.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Cormier's back to the side control now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now he's going full mount. Got to be careful here.
Posture shoulders up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Man, how fun is this? That is gonna do it! Daniel Cormier has done it!
What a performance.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, well, when DC's healthy and he's able to spar, more often than not, he's able to put guys away. Daniel Cormier, your winner by TKO tonight.
Just the pressure that they train with at AKA and his ability to go find shots that can finish fights allows for DC to be successful tonight. He was at his overwhelming best as he got that TKO victory.
And now his back hurts, but that's okay because he already won.
Get the ice for the boy.